Hello, hello. My name is Vanessa Simpson, and I love you and care about you and want nothing but the very best for you in your life, your family, your community, no matter where you are tuning in from. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Have lots of different people in Fifth Dimension Humanity from different places around the world and on my friends page. So, and if we're not friends, don't be afraid to friend me, please do. I love connecting with people. So today, you guys, this is Crown Chakra week, right? So the crown chakra is just so beautiful. And if you're not familiar with the chakras, we have these 7 centers in our body, and the crown chakra is our very top one in our connection to all things, and being able to feel the connection to all things, to feel connected in ourselves, to see in our environment how everything is connected. I'd love to know if you've had any experiences that where you just like really felt that you were just deeply connected to something so much bigger than yourself. And I want to know how that felt for you too. So the biggest secret that I have for crown chakra activation is this concept of why not. This is one of my biggest depression, just like it, what's a word that I can use for this? It just totally like breaks it apart. Any depressed energy, fear-based energy, scarcity, all of this. This technique that I received when I was actually in a sweat lodge here in Washington State, my guides came to me and we were channeling this wisdom just as a group. And what they told me was, why not choose love? Why not? So if the very basis of personal development, spiritual development, whatever you resonate with at this time, we have this free will, right? We get to choose every day what we do. You get to choose to wake up in the morning. You get to choose that you're watching this video right now. You get to choose to go to work, as much as it might feel like you don't. But there's so much that we do get to choose in our life. And it is a gift. We get to create and do things and eat food, get to pick what we want to eat and pick the partner that we want. So my question to you, and this is what has pulled me out of very dark depression, dark night of the soul energies, seasons, why not choose love? And this is a very beautiful journaling question. If you have some hesitancy, well, it's like, oh, well, because why not choose love? Because I get hurt, because it's painful to love. So then you start to unravel all of these beliefs that you have around love when you ask, why not choose love? If in this very moment I told you that you have 2 choices, and at all time you have 2 choices until you don't. If you have a choice right now, if I told you that you have a choice to give your intention, your energy, your thought, your feeling, all this to love or to fear, would you believe me? That right now in this moment, you have a choice. You can choose what you're directing your energy towards. So this is one aspect. There's so many levels when you are working on yourself and you're getting to know yourself, right? Because there's another aspect that's all about honoring your emotions and your feelings, which you'll find in another video that I will be creating today. But regardless, right now you have a choice to choose love. And when activating our crown and our connection to all things, when we ask ourselves, why not choose love? When we choose love, the amount of feel good that you get in your day-to-day experience is profound. It is extremely profound. And when I started using this, when I was going through my darker times, or when I go through my darker times, it's like, Vanessa, you are choosing to feel bad right now. there's an aspect of honoring that and diving into it. What's going on here? Why am I feeling this way? What's triggering this? So there's some shadow work that you get to do in those beautiful times. Neither or is better or worse. We're not going to cast judgments on our emotions. That makes it 10 times worse. But why not choose to feel good? If you have a choice to feel good, then why not choose that? Okay? And when we do this, then the way that we perceive our reality just changes. You can perceive something as negative or you can perceive something as positive. It's just like someone crashing into your car. You can choose that as like, oh, like F this dude, like this sucks and now I'm out all this money, da 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 da. Or perhaps it served you in some way, that this was a karma cleanse and now something worse isn't going to happen because of this. Your soul guided this experience. And these are very expanded thoughts, you know, so you want it to be real to you and what you could actually like put your energy towards and your trust and your faith in all things. And this leads us into our environment. Now, the way that I teach spirituality and personal growth is very different compared to some other people that you might listen to or books you read and about the chakras and all of this. I do things a little bit differently. So I'm going to talk about our environment and how your environment is a great way for you to tune into your connection to something more and your connection also to yourself by the reflection in your reality. Who are the people that you are spending the most of your time with? And are those people a reflection of you that you want to become? When we start shifting and changing ourselves, which this is a caution before people start working with me, that I do put up some flags like, hey, there is a possibility that people will come in and out of your life. Because on a vibrational level, when you start to shift vibrationally, your reality changes, right? So that means the people that are not a vibrational match to your new frequency, if they're not growing with you and expanding with you, they will fall out of your life. This is just a part of the process. And that's why having our support, having our friends, our mentors, our coaches, the healers in the back pocket, it's so good to have these things, these people to help you through those transitions. But your environment is a beautiful representation of your energy. How your space is set up. Do you tend to hoard things? Do you have things that you're just like, I don't even know why I have this? The things that we have in our environment, it does cloud our energy if it's just taking up space and you don't actually love it. When you look at it, you get happy. If you don't feel that, then why have it? Same thing with the people that we're spending time with, just how we keep our space, organizing, planning. When we keep a clean environment and we get out in nature more, we are exercising more, when we do these things that help us feel good, just like the why not choose love, if today your intention is to choose love, perfect. Now, what would love do? How would love show up? There's a limb in yoga. It's the fourth limb in yoga called Satya, and it's about cleanliness. And it's around this philosophy that this is like your home is your sanctuary, your oasis. It's like, what if your home was for God? How would you be treating it? Or someone that you care a lot for. Hopefully that someone's yourself, right? Keeping our environment clean, even our fridge, you know, what's going on in your fridge? How are you fueling your body? When we clean our environment in our relationships, and when we pay attention to these things and what's being reflected to you on a regular basis, we feel more connected. We feel more connected. We see the synchronicities because we're cleaning up any distractions, any just energy that's not serving your next evolution of you. And if you're feeling that call, that draw to become the next evolution of you, please definitely join us on Patreon for less than $6 a month, you guys, or message me personally and we can, if you feel called to dive into what's going to be best for you as far as the next evolution of you, because that's why we're here, to continue expanding and evolving. And so that's why I'm of service, to serve you on the next evolution of you, whatever that looks like, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We got it covered. Today we're going to be having a crown chakra activation. Super, super amazing. We have a great group of people on Patreon. We join every Wednesdays for these activations and these healings as my service to you with a small exchange. But I'll tell you something about the exchange. What you're putting your energy into, even money, it comes back to you tenfold. And so whatever you're putting your energy into, if it's for your growth, your expansion, because you love yourself, self-care, believe me, that's what shifts and changes your reality. The more and more you do this, it's like putting, a couple cents in, $1 in here, $5 here. And when you're conscious of the fact that you are constantly putting money into your bank account in a analogy term, when you're putting energy into yourself, you're going to see that reflection instantaneously, especially when you open your crown and your third eye and you can see these things that like, whoa, I just did this and this just happened. And so you never know when those awakenings happen. And all that I know is that the beautiful souls that are connected to me are radically transforming, just like the butterfly, because they're investing into themselves, they're following their intuition. And that's all that I would like to invite you to do, is follow your intuition. Follow that deeper calling, that deeper knowing. And how you know it's your intuition is it just feels good. It's just a knowing. And the more that you follow that, even if it's just a slight like, ooh, the more that you follow that, the higher the voice, the louder the voice within you becomes when you continue trusting that what's coming in and out of your reality is for your higher purpose. And then you start putting your apples in the basket of where you want to go and being within a space connected to people, even if it's from a distance, which is why the weekly Patreon is so powerful. You start to become a reflection of those people. I love you all so much. We also have our men's mastermind still going and flowing. Today you can join for free if you're interested in that and you're a man. Reach out to me and we'll get you on for that to try it out and see if it's within your alignment, your higher purpose. I love you all so much. Namaste.